What's up, it's Dames with iHeartRadio, joined by special guest Melanie Durrant. Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I'm excellent. Thank you for asking.
Now, you're the spokeswoman for Breaking Down Racial Barriers. Can you explain what the organization is and what it's here to represent?
Okay, well, let's go back to last year, this time that everybody did the blacked out screens in support of anti-Black racism being in businesses. And basically the businesses were saying that we're going to do whatever we can to support you guys and make sure that, we put you in places where things are happening and so that you have access to opportunity, and basically making sure that there's Black employees that have good positions within the companies. So that was like last year. And this year it feels like everybody forgot. I don't feel like anything has changed within the industry, I mean, it's the same thing. Um, Although we're locked up, I mean, I guess it's still yet to see if when we get out of quarantine, things have changed. But from where I'm standing right now, nothing has changed. So they will be gathering to sign this. I believe 150 companies as of right now, so far, have already signed and agreed to the declaration.
Now, speaking to your own personal experience, like you've been in the business for some years now, not to age you, but you definitely had a long career thus far. We have a new album out, which you're going to talk to, but like, what are some of the things that you've experienced in the past?
Well, with certain television shows and stuff, they don't put the Black artists on and give us televised time. And I mean, it's still the night before or whatever, and we're not getting the same love as, say, the rock and roll bands would get. But the whole thing is, Drake and The Weeknd are like the biggest artists in the world right now, So it's like, okay, and they're Canadian. So it's like, clearly we have a lot of talent here and we need the support for them, and it's not the 80s where rock and roll is everything. I mean, to have R&B, Black music, hip hop, whatever, be what's popular, why are we not playing Black music, our own Black music, on the popular stations here, to what we consider to be the popular stations? Because it's like only the Black radio stations are showing love to Black music. It's like, it's really hard to get onto other stations.
So, with that being said, do you think there needs to be a change in the guard in terms of behind the scenes? When we often talk about Black entertainment, Black culture, we're looking at the artist, right? But
Mhm.
unfortunately, I don't want to use the term gatekeepers, but that's kind of what it is, right? And going back earlier to the conversation, without having a diverse boardroom to kind of execute and make some plans and decisions to move forward and usher in a new generation of talent, we kind of just forget about the talent, or not forget about them, but they're just left to kind of circulate in their own little bubbles, and they never really get that shot. So what would you say to the board's members, to the people who, the management side of things, the executive side, not the music business, but the entertainment business, the advertising business? Like, these are the real businesses that need to kind of break the walls down in order to let some people come in and let artists flourish, producers flourish, and ultimately garner more attention from the mass public, right?
Exactly. I think what we need is to have more of Black people on those boards, in those positions, so that we can make a difference. So there's not, say, one person who's like, I believe in this artist, and nobody else at that table is backing up that one person. You know what I mean? Because boards change like every 4 years or whatever. And a lot of times when, say, record execs at record labels, um, have a team or have something they believe in, when they, get let go or whatever, their 4 years is up, the next person comes in, or the next set of people come in, and they've got their own agenda, their own team that they want to push, their own artists that they believe in. So it's really hard to um, basically find that support and like-minded people that will, go to war for you as an artist.
But these are the things that we need to get to the bottom to. And I really feel like, people such as yourself being vocal about it, both David and Ian Andre Espinay putting forth the words, letting people know that this is actually a thing. And it's
Mhm.
important to also get the allies in to understand that this is actually a thing. So we definitely do appreciate that. Now let's talk music. You have a new album out, right?
Yes, I do. It's called Where I'm At. And the first single off of it is called Listen. And Listen is about an abusive relationship. It's about and basically a little bit of narcissistic abuse also. But if I may say, narcissism is the same as racism because it's a selfish entitlement. I want this and I want that, and you need to do this for me. Why? Why? Because of the color of my skin? You feel over me because of the color of your skin? But anyways, back to music.
No, but that's enlightening. That's some of the thought process there, right? Like that's how you, it's the artistry and the songwriting ability. It doesn't come from nowhere. It comes from thoughts like that, like you being able to recognize the parallels between narcissism and racism, and then get it out there and put it out there, right? Those are the things that make artists special. So with the new album coming out, I just want to ask you, in regards to everything we've discussed, when it comes to the business, the industry, are you doing this one independently?
Yes.
And what's the differences? Like, do you feel more empowered doing it that way? How is this?
100%. There's no label saying, oh, we have to put out this first and we have to do that first. And listen to the we have to. It's like, yeah, I have to do what's best for me.
Melanie Durrant, thank you so much for joining us on iHeartRadio. We wish you all the best, especially when it comes to the album. Hopefully when things open up, you'll get to hit the stage, you'll get to do some touring, some big shows here in the city. We're definitely looking forward to that. And for Wednesday, June 2nd, Breaking Down Racial Barriers, the Declaration for Anti-Racism Against Black Music in the Industry. That will come into effect. The support is there. We've got businesses on board. We've got people on board. Now we just need some action. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks, as Ontario starts to open up, we can implement these plans. Once again, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me. Have a wonderful day.